Welcome to Monday Morning Dharma on November 11th. Let's settle into a comfortable meditation posture. Please take care to ensure that your spine is straight and relaxed. We're facing straight ahead with our head tilted slightly forward. And this serves to bring our spine perfectly into alignment. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and softly close your eyes. And to begin, I'd like you to please bring your awareness to the exhalation of your breath and very gently allow your exhalation to be just a bit longer and a bit more pronounced than your inhalation. If you'd like, please feel free to experiment with pausing briefly at the bottom of each exhalation. This meditation technique will allow both your physical body and your mind to start to settle and to rest, to become quiet and still. Now is not the time to reflect on events that have occurred in the past. Those events cannot be changed, undone, or recreated. Nor is this the time to speculate about events that may or may not occur in the future. The future is unknown to us at this time. Now is the time to be fully present here in this moment. Now is the time to give yourself full permission to enjoy engaging in a practice that's going to bring you a peaceful state of mind and at the same time contribute to the creation of a peaceful world. There is an aspect of the body that is referred to sometimes as the inner body. Some schools of meditation refer to it as the subtle body. And by coming into contact with your inner body, you can make manifest a more supple, tranquil state of awareness. So, to accomplish this, I'd like you to please draw your awareness inside of your body and become aware of sensations. These sensations may start in your hands and your feet in the form of a tingling, perhaps a lightness, perhaps a heaviness, perhaps a pulsation. No analysis is necessary. There's nothing to figure out. Just be the silent observer of these sensations and allow a more tranquil, awakened state of awareness to emerge. very gently. Very, very gently, please draw your awareness in toward the region of your chest. At the center of your chest is your tsewa. Tsewa is a Tibetan word which means tender heart or warm heart. Although your tsewa is located at the center of your chest, just bringing your awareness to the region of your chest is sufficient for now. So I'd like you to please do this. Bring your awareness toward the center of toward the region of your chest, and allow your awareness to simply rest in this space of tenderheartedness. Your tender heart is innate to who you are. It is the essence of who you are. Your tender heart is your birthright. And nothing external, nothing worldly can compromise your tenderheartedness, your tsewa. Please rest happily knowing these truths about your tender heart, your warm heart, your tsewa. Now, please gently redirect your awareness. Become aware again of your physical body and allow your breathing to become less shallow. Taking deeper and deeper breaths, become aware again of the garments of clothing resting on the surface of your body. Become aware again of your surroundings inside the room that you're occupying. Deeper and deeper breaths, and become aware again of the world that exists outside of the room that you're occupying. Become aware again of clouds, of blue sky beyond the clouds, of outer space beyond the blue sky. And we dedicate all of the all of the merit, all of the positive energy from this morning's meditation to world peace. May all beings without exception soon come to enjoy an abundance of pure air and water, delicious, nutritious food, safe, warm, dry, reliable, affordable shelter, and comfortable, functional, attractive clothing. And with everyone's basic needs met, may we all enter and progress on wisdom paths that lead to complete and permanent cessation of all forms of suffering. Completely fill up your belly and lungs with air. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your meditation to an end. Thank you very much. So it's hard to believe that it's been 5 or 6 days since the election last Tuesday. Seems like a lot longer than that to me. Seems like a lot more time than just 5 or 6 days have passed. And I'm still encountering lots of people who are experiencing upset over the election. I'm sure that everybody in this class has the same experience, knows people who are really traumatized and experiencing difficulties. Maybe the people in this class on this call are some of those who are still experiencing upset. Um, you know, um, I'm just going to continue to offer tools to help navigate these waters um, until I get the sense that they'll always be needed, but maybe the offering the tools isn't as imperative as it seems to be now. So I got a kind of a download this weekend, sort of like a message from someplace. That's what I mean by download. That I should talk about an aspect of emptiness that we haven't discussed before, I don't think, in any of our classes. For some of you who are just joining us for our class, emptiness is a Buddhist view about the ultimate nature of phenomena. I think the Zoomers and Frank and Anne, you've had teachings on emptiness. So I'll give a little bit of a review so we're all on the same page and then kind of transition into the new material. But the teachings on emptiness as presented in the Buddhist sutra or teaching referred to as the Heart Sutra. the Heart Sutra. More formally, it is called the Essence of Wisdom Sutra. And the Heart Sutra talks about the ultimate nature of phenomena and how we are confused about the ultimate true nature of phenomena. And that confusion or ignorance, sometimes ignorance is referred to as the root delusion, that confusion or ignorance is at the base of all of our problems, all the difficulties we experience. Because we grasp at phenomena as having inherent, intrinsic, independent, three eyes, by the way, three eyes, isn't that cute? Intrinsic, inherent, independent existence. Like we look at phenomena and perceive them as having independent existence, as though they exist from their own side, as though they have real existence, independent of anything, independent of the parts that comprise objects, independent of the causes that create those objects, even independent of our mind that brings phenomena into existence, that really creates existence at some level. So it's really important. We think that phenomena have independent existence, real existence from their own side, when in fact the opposite is true. We bring phenomena into existence with our mind. It's so trippy. Many times in our previous classes, I've used the example of body, of the body. But I wanted to use something different, like mix it up a little bit. So I thought about trees, right? And this is so easy. You can just when we leave this classroom, or when you guys leave the room where you are, you can just walk outside and look at a tree. And when we're not sort of in this existential mode of contemplation, right? We see there's a tree. If somebody were to say, "What's that thing over there?" and say, "It's a tree." What you see is what you get. But the existence of that tree depends on a lot of different factors, one of which is its parts. Tree has a lot of parts. There's the trunk, there are branches, there are leaves, there are roots. Yeah, my brother's an arborist. He could go on and on and on about all the different parts of trees. And those parts have parts, and those parts have parts. And when you go to find this truly existing, independently existing tree, the tree disappears, really. You can't find a truly existing from its own side tree. All you find is an absence of, or an emptiness of tree. Remember the example I gave? It's actually the most powerful example for me, so I use it all the time. Um, the blue sky, right? So you let's say you're going to take a vacation. You're going to take a vacation to an exotic destination, and you've got your plane tickets, and you get on your plane and you fly out. You're getting ready to depart on the flight, and you think, "Oh, great, I'm going to get into the blue sky, right? I'm going to be able to go up there and I'm going to be so close to it. I'll be able to bathe in the blue sky, just like I'll be surrounded in it. It'll be like swimming in the blue sky." The jet airplane takes off, it goes up into the sky, goes up, and the blue sky disappears, right? We can't find the blue sky. We're like, what happened? All we can find up there is an absence of blue sky. We get to our destination, we descend, we land, we get off the plane and look up. There's the blue sky again. What the heck is going on? So these are the first two parts of the teachings on emptiness in the Heart Sutra. Okay, I'm going through this really, really fast. One is form is empty. This form, tree, or blue sky, it's empty of inherent existence. Its true nature, the thing that defines it is it's being empty of inherent existence. Second so it's first part, form is empty. Second part, emptiness is form. Out of that space-like emptiness appears blue sky, right? You go to find the tree. All right, let's get these parts out of the way so we can get down to the real fundamental, truly existing essence of the tree. Let's get rid of all of these parts. Form is empty. All we find is an absence of tree. All right, we step away from the tree, go back, but tree appears. The tree, the blue sky, body, everything is an appearance to mind. This is really important for the new thing I'm going to share with you, okay? Which will help you, which can help you to the experience that you're experiencing upset over the election last Tuesday, the results of the election, or anything else in your mind. The second profundity says, the second part of the Heart Sutra says, form is empty. The first form is empty. The second part, emptiness is form. What the second part says is that what you see, what is there conventionally, is an appearance to mind. It appears to your mind. The conventional nature. So this is a way of saying, we're not saying that there's nothing there. What's there is an appearance to your mind. In this case, Jeff is appearing to your mind. Form is empty. True nature of Jeff, emptiness of inherent existence. Emptiness is form. Out of that space-like emptiness, Jeff appears. Voila. I'm an appearance to your mind and nothing more. That's the conventional nature of what I am. Okay. Appearance to mind. So, one of the classic ways of presenting teachings on emptiness in the sutras, and a way you can put teachings on emptiness into practice in your daily life and benefit from that, get relief from your suffering, this is really important, is to contemplate dreams. To contemplate dreams. Like when you're sleeping and dreaming, right? When you're sleeping and dreaming, right? A whole world appears with a cast of characters, inanimate objects, environments, all sorts of things. When you're sleeping and dreaming, it is real. I almost said it seems real, but when you're sleeping and dreaming with your dream mind, right, a whole world appears to your mind. And you just assent to it being real, right? If you're in the dream and like somebody comes up to you, a character in your dream and says, is this table real? You knock on it. Yeah, it's real for sure. Is this experience real? Yep, I'm having it just like you. The dream characters seem to have bought into it too, right? You're all having this experience, an appearance to your dreaming mind that seems so real. The alarm goes off. You wake up in the morning, the dream world disappears, right? It was an appearance to your mind, it disappears. Okay. And you know immediately with absolute certainty, right? You know immediately with absolute certainty, once you've woken up, oh, that was just a dream. That wasn't real, right? Not a trick question, not a trick line of reasoning. This is really how it works for, really. This is how it works for us. And then our waking mind becomes manifest, and we experience this whole new world, but we make exactly the same mistake. Oh, body, table, self, other, walls, political parties, president elects, but House Congress majorities or minorities, buildings, skies, the whole thing, they really exist. So they appear to mind, they appear to our waking mind, and we assent to their being truly existing. And I say to Frank, is this table real? I mean, is this table real? He says, yes, it's real. I'm having the same experience. So I say that to say, just because you have people who are as confused as just because we have people who are just as confused as we are and having this mistaken relationship to these appearances to mind, that doesn't make them any more real. Everything in this waking world that is being apprehended by this waking mind is nothing more than appearance to mind, just like the phenomena we experienced in our dream state with our dream mind, right? Only difference is now we have a waking mind, whereas before we had a dream mind. How do we know that these appearances to mind don't have inherent, intrinsic, independent existence? The first part of the Heart Sutra, form is empty. It appears like it's a freestanding, independent, inherently existing entity, but it's not. It's empty of inherent existence. It's just appearing to our mind like a dream, like dream objects. And that's how we can benefit from these teachings. Just contemplate as you go through your life and you're upset over whatever it might be, your relationships, your car functioning, the outcome of an election, a big group of people who are kind of boisterous and sort of assert themselves on society with their views that you may or may not agree with. Appearances to mind, like in a dream, they're not really there. We're not saying there's nothing there. We're not saying there's nothing there. If somebody like grabs me by the shirt and just like, okay, I'm almost done, you guys, hang in there. Somebody grabs me by the shirt and says, okay, once and for all, what is really, really there? What's really there to this president-elect? Okay, what's really, really there? My answer will be emptiness, a lack of an inherently existent president-elect. And the person says, okay, maybe I'll buy into that. But who is that person over there? Who's this person that I watch on television wearing the red cap that says, Make America Great Again? There's not nothing there. What is there? My answer is a mere appearance to mind, a mere appearance to your mind. Person grabbing me by the shirt and shaking me, wanting to get clarity on these questions. What's ultimately there? Absence, an emptiness of an inherently existent president-elect. Okay, but there's not nothing there. What is that not nothing? A mere appearance to your mind, like a dream. Like a dream. It's a lot to take in, but sit with it and just ask yourself as you're going through the course of your day, whether it's, and maybe it's best to start with tree or blue sky or body. Yeah. And just, it looks real. It seems like it's real. What if I'm dreaming? I think I am dreaming. Yeah. It's, how do you wake up? That's a great question. How do you wake up? The recognition of these two parts, form is empty, emptiness is form, is the waking up. That is the waking up. Oh, it appears to mind. Ultimately, I know it's empty of inherent existence. That's the awakened view. Yet there's still something appearing to my mind. Conventional view, when you can stay in that space between recognizing there's nothing truly there and there is something appearing to mind, that's what's called the union of the two truths, of the ultimate truth, emptiness, and the conventional truth, appearance to mind, mere appearance to mind. Mere, the first part, the first part. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's recording on YouTube. 4 minutes past 9, you guys, a lot to take in. Thank you. Thank you. I think we'll probably get back to our discussion of training and tenderness on Friday. Thank you for being here. Have
Thank
a
you.
wonderful week. Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're most welcome.
So you record these on YouTube?
Yeah, Lotus Center has a YouTube channel. If you want to go to